Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Duff's Tavern. Today I'm joined by one of my friends, Daniel Smith.
What up?
I've known this man since middle school?
Yeah, we've known of each other since middle school, but we started hanging out more in high school and in after high school.
Yeah, so I finally got him free from his busy life of...
Adulting.
Yes, adulting. To come down, have a drink, and have a conversation. The drink that I chose today is Samuel Smith's Brewery. It's called the Winter Welcome Ale, the 2022 and 2023 edition. I'm going to be honest, my choice was it just looked interesting. I was trying to find mead at Total Wine to have Daniel finally have some mead, but I saw this, I'm like, ooh, purple.
Yeah, the front cover definitely catches your attention right off the rip, and the fact that on the bottle it says 1952, and I think it goes back further, but it's just a nice bottle.
Yeah, so this is made by Samuel Smith Brewery, which is a brewery over in Yorkshire. It is known to be one of the oldest breweries in Yorkshire, and it was established in 1758. First test, Daniel.
Ooh.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Passing him the bearded bottle opener.
Had to be bearded.
Yeah, of course, it had to be bearded. Cheers.
Ooh.
Not that bad.
No, it ain't bad at all.
No, it's
So it's done so well.
yeah. It makes sense why they've been
Going on.
around since before America was even free. But to start it off, I set you up today.
To be fucked over? Or?
No.
Oh, okay.
I purposely went to the gym to prove a point that.
Oh.
So me and Daniel, we have our Apple Fitness rings where we share whenever we work out or close any of the rings. I've been on Daniel because ever since I've been working out, he has never replied to mine, but I replied to all of his. So Daniel, did you reply to my workout today?
No, I did not. Because I wanted to tell you in person of how proud I am of your effort in the gym. I am very proud of it. And whenever you respond to my exercise ring, that is a good thing for me. Especially for somebody who goes to the gym, to get that confirmation. Because sometimes when you go to the gym, it's not just yourself. Or it's sometimes you feel like that was a shitty workout, but then Liam, it gives you some default responses whenever you get close ring. Today it was just trumpets playing. You get it, dude. Or cool as a cucumber. It's very generic, but it's one of those things that you look forward to every day. So, and I'm sorry that I have been slacking in the department of returning.
He is currently seeing if he can respond to it right now.
Well, the thing is, also, I'm not too tech savvy like Liam, so I don't know how to turn on notifications that well. I'll make sure you take care of it tonight, so I'll be sure to respond to you because
Yeah, I just want to.
You got that on the air. You got that.
Oh yeah, I want to call that out. Call that out first, just to get that within the first 30 seconds. To engage the listeners.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But yeah. Besides working out, Daniel, what else? I know you love anime, video games.
Oh yeah. I have recently got the PlayStation 5, which has been amazing because I haven't gotten my own gaming system since the Xbox 360. That was the last system I bought for myself.
Yeah.
And so I've had my brother's PlayStation 4, so I've been playing on that. But this was the first big purchase for myself, and it came with God of War, which was one of the first video games I ever beat myself. I didn't need anybody's help. I didn't need my big brother to hey, can you do this boss for me? So granted, you could dumb down the levels to be super easy, but it was still an accomplishment for me.
No, I haven't seen anything of the new God of War yet because I haven't had a PS5 to play it, so I've been staying completely blind to it. Yeah. I have a good way of, if there's something I really want to play or see, I know how to avoid spoilers.
I was trying to do that for Harry Potter, and it just has not worked out for me. I think my phone knows too well of how much I'm obsessed with Harry Potter that it just like it's gonna bring it up. It's gonna bring me some spoilers, like what houses that are the best, which one, like their point of view, like what you do in each one. I'm a Hufflepuff, so like I'm already geeking out about that.
We're both Hufflepuffs.
Exactly. So,
what was your? You did the Potter. I'm taking you did the
Pottermore.
Yeah,
the Pottermore.
Which Patronus was yours?
Mine was a stag.
You boring bitch.
What? it was a questionnaire. It was like, I don't even think it's called Pottermore anymore, but you can transfer it over to Hogwarts, the Hogwarts world, or like, because like one thing that I want to do is I want to keep it like to the T.
The Wizarding World.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I want, because like it gave me a wand too. I don't remember what it was, but I want to like keep it, like, because that's one that was chosen for me back then. So I want to keep that thing going. If it's good, if it's bad, whatever. I've also heard that like unicorn hair is like the most powerful. I've also had dragon heartstring, so it's like everything like,
yeah, the 3 cores you can choose from in the Hogwarts Legacy game. I'm about, I want to say 29 hours into it.
Jesus.
Yeah, when I've been waiting for this for a while, so I just get obsessed.
But it's also, didn't you say that like you're playing each house, like you're playing in each one?
I haven't. I'm doing the Hufflepuff playthrough first, and once I get done with that, I'm trying to 100% do everything with that. And then the other houses, I can just do the side quests and storylines. I don't have to go try to collect everything like I'm doing this one. But you can choose your house. It does link into the wizardingworld.com, where if you go through that, you can just have the choices automatically picked for you.
Yeah.
So I had basically my house already picked, but I could choose not to do it. But I wanted to be Hufflepuff the first time because
that's what you are. I mean,
I am. I want to do a playthrough of Hufflepuff.
You want to be who you are.
Except I'm sort of leaning more into the dark arts with my character. Dude, they are so much fun to do. I just got Imperio, I had Crucio, like...
A Death Eater Hufflepuff?
Yes.
That sounds pretty fun. Like, what it makes me feel like is that, like, they love the hardest, but they also fall the hardest. So, like, they fell pretty fucking hard off that. It was probably out of hate.
But no, the game is so much fun right now, because I have the Hippogriff mount, and you start off with the Broomstick mount. And I don't really use the Hippogriff that much. I just broomstick everywhere, and you have, along with Hogwarts, you can explore Hogsmeade, and then the sort of open area around both of those. There's a whole bunch of tiny little towns, and I forget what it's called, but it is really good so far.
I'm jealous.
Yeah,
I'm very jealous.
I think there's only like 40 spells you can pick from.
Okay,
but it's also like, I think those are the only spells in the movie, possibly. I'm trying to remember, but
I've been hearing, like, TikToks have always been like, as soon as you get into Harry Potter, it's a Vada Kedavra, like right off the rip. If you see Umbridge killing that bitch right then and there, if she's a student, and we're gonna kill her right then and there.
It takes 200. It takes place 200 years before Magical Beasts.
Okay.
So it's before all the other ones, but there is like Weasley's, the headmaster at the headmaster of Hogwarts is a black.
It's black. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of Sirius's relatives, and then the headmistress is Weasley.
What?
Yeah.
That is dope.
Yeah.
I'm glad they rubbed them into, because they needed some like something to tip their hat to, like, the original stuff, like what made it what it is.
Yeah, and I had to pick like a wizard name for my character, so my Hufflepuff character is Felix Boblin.
You do this
because it's funny. You have to have like a weird wizard name.
Do people say that to you in the halls, or
No.
like, oh man?
No, unfortunately, it's not like Fallout 4 where they have a whole bunch of names like pre-generated in there for Cogsworth to say, but
that is pretty dope. Okay, well, I got something to ask you. So, like I said, I've been playing God of War, and I've done it pretty well, and I got Athena into it, my wife. So, like, she's playing it on her own profile, which she did. Like, I was completely pissed off. I want to know if this was justified where I'm going. Okay, I want you to stick with me. Okay, so like I am ahead of her, and like in the game, obviously, because like I'm obviously going to go through a level faster, and like I put in more time. But whenever she plays, I'm always the one handing the remote, like doing the boss levels. I'm fine with that. What she did one time, this was like 2 days ago, so it's fresh.
It's
fresh pain. Okay, so she ended up playing on my profile, and she went ahead, and I was like, you might have missed the chest. You could have fucked up my armor class. Like I was so upset. I started the whole game over. I'm being dead serious. I played most of yesterday to get me back to where I fucking was beforehand. So, like, was I justified for being upset about that, or was that a little bit of an overreaction? Because I told her, like, you can't win an argument today. Like, granted, it was like 8 o'clock at night. Like, I had like 4 hours, but like any argument, just don't have it right now because I win.
No, completely justified.
Thank you. All right, cool.
This has been Video Game Therapist with Liam.
Group therapy later, probably objects thrown.
I do have a new couch, so like I can ask you how does that make you feel later. But no, it's fine restarting. It's more burden on you than her, so you're just punishing yourself for that one.
And like I don't want to do too many spoilers for you because I want you to play it.
Can you not go back in the game? Because I know it's open world.
It is, but I also didn't remember exactly where I stopped, so I don't know where she started and I stopped. So like I was like. And it wasn't too bad because I was very excited because I got to see Thor. I got to fight Thor 3 different times, one by myself, one for Athena, and then one for myself again. But it is dope. And Thor.
Here's a punishment you can do. Athena has to fight her own bosses.
Dude, I want to keep the PlayStation 5. I don't want to like be investing.
Just put it behind like a plexiglass case.
I'm putting a lot of investment in this revenge, Liam.
Yes, you have to. The best investments come at the biggest prices. But yeah, no, I never had that situation. I would say my worst gaming situation was I was playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Mm-hmm. I was 100%ing all the boroughs. I did all the side missions, took them all. It's all under my control. So I was finally getting back to the main campaign, and I just got I think it's the Shroud, which is like one of the Eden. I forget the name of it. Is like the Apple of Eden. It's one of those things in the Assassin's Creed universe, and the whole game corrupted.
Right then,
I was like 60 hours into it. The whole game corrupted. I still haven't gone. It's still on my shelf down there.
Like I'm not ready to open up that wound.
Yeah, no. Like I sunk 60 hours into it just for it to be corrupted, and I just haven't had the. I might go back to it eventually when I get in the mood to play like Assassin's Creed again. But I just that was the worst game experience that I've had.
Yeah, that would.
It would be different if like something broke or I forgot to save, but it's just like the game corruption made
it wasn't on you
so much worse.
Yeah, I completely understand. I want you to understand. The couch is open for you as well if you need it.
Okay, we'll just rotate on the couch.
Rotate, it's your turn. Okay, all right, fine.
Yeah, we'll swap out same notepad, or like but different page.
Well, I think we get confused. Like, what is your emotional damage? What's my emotional damage? And then it'll collide, and then it'll be just one fucked up person.
Isn't that the best? Isn't that what marriage is? Just one fucked up person together.
Codependency. Yes, that is something with it. But that was kind of the biggest thing that I've been doing lately, other than just going to the gym. Honestly, I've been just working and just this day and age, like you want like a lot and you expect a lot of yourself.
Yeah.
Because even though like like the mindset of like most older people, they believe that you should be farther ahead, you should be on your own, you should be doing all this shit by yourself. Like I did when I was your age, but it's a lot fucking different. So
yeah. It's a whole changed world.
Yeah, so it's just like you have this image of where you're supposed to be, and you try really hard, and I've just realized you just gotta enjoy it, or like you're not gonna live up to anybody's expectations. So might as well just be yourself and go at your own pace and figure shit out on your own.
Yeah, I've learned basically like growing up, and this is saying a lot because I'm only like 24.
But again, like that was like. Your parents were getting married, or like they were, or like grandparents, like you're getting old. Like, yeah. They start asking, like, looking at you like for grandkids and stuff like that. I was like,
Oh,
I can barely survive myself.
They're avoiding all those questions right now.
Right now, yeah.
They have a grand puppy, and that's about it. And like my mom absolutely loves my dog Fenrir.
She does love him like a child.
Oh yeah, because like no other dog gets along with my mom, and this is the only dog that is actually like happy to see her. So
Mom was always, I went out. We got one likes me. You can come in, and you can stay if you want. The dog, yeah.
Yeah, like she'd pick the dog over me. Some days.
Some days.
I'm usually a shithead, but that's also like how I've been raised. So I'm a funny shithead with my family. Like we roast each other and stuff like that. But
That's
on
the
some
best dynamic.
Oh yeah, some days she definitely will pick Fenrir over me. And I don't know, going back way off topic, but like going back into like growing up and like knowing I'm only 24, but I've realized lately, like, I have been doing a lot of more stuff for myself. Like, I've been getting back into past hobbies that I've thought were dumb because, like, oh, kids like this stuff and stuff like that. And I was talking to one of my players that I coach with, and I was telling him about, like, tattoos I want and how, like, on my forearm, how I'm going to get, like, a Celtic Knot Bulbasaur tattoo.
Yeah, and another thing, like side note for the like older people, they're like, what does it mean? Like the meaning, like does it have a story behind it? Are you searching for something? Or,
that's what this kid asked me. He was like, what's the meaning behind that? I'm like, because I love Pokemon. He's like, wait.
Celtic.
He was like, you're like 24, 25, 26. I'm like, yeah, I am. He's like, why do you still like Pokemon? I'm like, because Pokemon's awesome. Because I've always loved it. Like, I still have Pokemon Go, and I play it, like, almost weekly.
It's the same with me for Mario Kart. Like, on the phone, I have never dropped that, ever. Like, I think there was, like, as soon as, like, the handheld version, or, like, the phone version came out, like, I've been obsessed. Like, I do every mission, everything, or, like, all the, like, stuff you can get. And I collect all the characters and stuff. It's just one of those things that you just, like, goes back to your childhood, like, this is always going to be fun to me. So
I can play Mario Kart, but the Nintendo game that I really got into was Super Smash Bros.
Oh my god, yes.
Like every day at work, me and a few other coworkers go and play like Super Smash Bros. And it's got me like so much better at the game, where to the point my main
challenge anyone,
dude. My main is Piranha Plant, which no one expects is good, but I've fought 2 people that go to tournaments regularly with my Piranha Plant. And the whole time while playing them, they're like, how is your Piranha Plant this good? Like, it shouldn't be this good. Like, I am deadly accurate with the little spike balls he throws.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, like, and the poison breath, just doing chip damage. Like, if you stand in that poison cloud the whole time, it's about 70% from 0.
Shit, alright.
Yeah, he's also one of the heaviest characters in the game, too.
Really?
Yes.
Because you know there's like always going to be like those OP characters that everybody chooses. Like everybody loves Link. Everybody loves like Donkey Kong. I love Donkey Kong too, but my favorite is Kirby.
Kirby is good. He
has good recovery from falling.
Yeah.
That is the only, because like I sucked at playing when I was younger. That was the only way I stay alive. But it was also like you can learn how to. It's who I think like. You can build yourself, or like you learn their techniques, you learn their stuff. So
yeah,
I'm interested to see like how that would work out. Like
Piranha Plant.
Yeah, I've never seen him actually good. So that's why I'm surprised.
If you have it for your Switch, if you bring it, I can play. You can see how a good Piranha Plant player plays. I've pissed off so many people with Piranha Plant.
You're an agent of chaos, anyways. Lane.
Oh, I am.
So,
it is the best thing. Like when I was talking with Bailey. Mm-hmm. Oh, also, if you guys haven't picked up yet, this is Daniel from when me and Bailey were talking about the people in our like friend group.
That's me.
That brings up another thing.
Oh my god.
So how are the TikToks I've been sending you every day?
Oh my god, dude. What is wrong with you? It's the same one. It's the present, and it opens up to a frog, and it's the country. Like it's spelled country. Like it's Wednesday, my guys, or something like that. I haven't opened it in like a week and a half because I know what it is. Yeah, I know you're still sending over a week. I haven't opened it. And I'm like, if I see two, I'm like, okay, one of them is actually a TikTok that he thought was funny. The other one's going to be the damn present in the country frog. So it's just...
It's been like a month straight.
Yes, it has. we keep close contact with each other, at least like through TikTok and memes and shit like that. So...
Yeah.
It is awful.
I love when they pop up because I rack my brain because I get like 2 or 3 of them a day. Now I'm getting the algorithm for different ones. So I'm getting like the frog one. I'm getting the cat one. I'm getting...
There's
like,
multiple
there's
kinds.
multiple different ones. But I have to keep with the frog because frogs are cool.
I like frogs more. Anyway. I
mean,
like out of all the animals you just named, yeah, I would pick frog. Isn't that another one of your tattoos that you're thinking of getting?
Yeah, I'm about to get like a frog tattoo on my thigh.
What's the meaning behind that, Liam? Do you have any like significant meaning, or just
it's cool?
It's cool.
I like a frog playing a banjo on a skull.
Hey, also, if you want, Athena is like wanting to wax people. If you want somebody to wax your legs, she can hook you up and give you maybe a discount. I don't know. Don't quote me on that.
I will quote you on that. I'll send Athena this podcast link. Be like, here's the timestamp. Listen to here. Is it true?
Because that's what she wants to do for me too. He's like, I want to do more on my arm. I want to do like a little bit. I want like a lighthouse in the back, like a little bay going around. And then I was like, I'm probably just gonna pick one thing and just do my entire fucking leg, like lower leg, because I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because like it's also like. It's hard because like this one I got when I was 21. It was like kind of hard to like match the style that it was because it's a very simple compass tattoo.
Yeah,
very basic white guy. So like in my house, but it was just like I want that to be done before I go anywhere else. But I don't even know what I want to do for my whole leg. But Athena was like, if you do that, I'm gonna need to wax you, and I think it's just because she wants to torture me or put me through some kind of pain.
Probably
that I deserved.
I already have a good bit of my tattoos planned out. Like, I know on my left arm, I have the wave and the tropical flowers. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to build off of that into a sleeve with sort of a palm tree and a beach. And then...
underneath, is it like sea creatures?
Yeah, I'm going into like a sea thing where I can put a whole bunch of references in there where I can do like the black pearl... the fish from Lilo Stitch. Yeah, the one with the sandwich in his mouth. Yes. Like, I can throw a little pineapple in there for SpongeBob.
Do like in the background, like little Ariel or something like that. Oh, that's one of my pre-workout things, or my shakers.
Mm-hmm.
It's Ariel. It's green. It says "Seize the Day."
God, you and your Disney stuff.
And it was only like $10 at GNC. GNC, if you want to like. Be always mentioned in the podcast, just let us know.
I mean, you should be a fitness influencer. Get on those TikToks.
I'm not anywhere near
You're at Planet Fitness, so you might as well do it.
The bar's already freaking low, so...
Yeah, it's already set low enough for Planet Fitness.
Well, honestly, I like Planet Fitness. Like, I mean, it's weird, and, like, I've seen a lot of the other gyms. Like, I've been to,
Anytime.
I've been to Anytime. I've been to Gold's. I did like Gold's.
I like Gold's too. I did Gold's in high school.
Yeah, because it was so close to James Island, right?
Yep.
It was right across the street from the right down the road actually. But Planet Fitness, it was also that like it was the first gym that I did myself.
Mm-hmm.
When I actually started working out when I was like 16. That was when I started working out by myself. But that was at Anytime Fitness, and I was underage, and my mom had to actually put down the subscription for it, and she was like, Anytime Fitness was a little bit more expensive. It was like $35 to $40 a month.
Yeah, but I did like the 24-hour access.
Absolutely, that's what I also like too, especially because of school and like stuff like that. It allowed me to do it. But like when my mom did it, like it's kind of expensive. You sure you want it? Again, like I didn't have a job.
Yeah.
And she was like, well, if you want to wash and detail my car once a month, I mean, this is how she got, like, this is how her car, like, stayed so nice for so long, I believe. It's because, like, once a month, she's like, hey, you want to wash my car? I was like, absolutely, because I want the gym membership. So it was just something that, like, started out. Like, that's how it all started. And then went to, but I like Planet Fitness. Oh, yeah, so, like, that was kind of like my first experience going to the gym, but it was, like, again, Anytime Fitness was a smaller location because it's smaller buildings that they usually build out of, and then then I went to Gold because of high school, and I also went out with some friends, but it was never really with sports or anything like that. It was just something that I was like, I want to look good.
Yeah.
I was a fairly chubby child, so I was like, well, actually it was weird. I started thinking about who was the person that I was wanting to look like. It was actually Hugh Jackman, Wolverine. I'm being dead fucking serious, man. When he was raging and you saw those veins pop, I was like, God damn, paper cut gonna kill you, man. I don't care what your healing ability is. But that shit was freaking sick. I was like, that's what I freaking want. And it started. Actually, no, I started working out before that. My brother got 15-pound dumbbell weights in high school, and he never used them. And so I was repping those out in my bedroom, late. It was late, and I was doing curls and planks. That was the only because I was like, that's what's going to get me toe. That's going to work. That's going to work.
That's what's going to get me shredded.
That is it. That is all I needed. And then I went to the gym, and then I was repping 15s, but again, I was doing 2 sets of 60. And I was and a guy actually came up to me and was that's not how you're gonna build muscle. That's not you're doing good. It's just this will actually help you out. So it's been a long journey for me to figure shit out.
But you know a little bit more now.
Absolutely. It was more okay. So I started going up in weight, and I was like, well, what I want is just the more weight means the more strength. And that is true. The more weight you can lift is good, but what is better is feeling it in your muscles.
Yeah.
The mind muscle connection is something that I never even knew of. I've just recently started figuring out mind muscle connection. Where's it supposed to hurt? Where is it not supposed to hurt? Where is it can you contract the muscle without having a pump? Can you do this kind of stuff and continue it? And it's just I have a lot more respect for the people that are curling 25s with perfect form than the 50s person that's throwing around the 50s.
Yeah.
I know this is very common stuff for a lot of people at the gym, and a lot of people already know it, but it's just something that I'm I want to go up and tell them hey, you're actually gonna hurt yourself in the long run. But it's nothing of there's so many people who are just dicks who just want to contradict people.
Yeah.
And I just can't be that person.
I assume you've also been on a lot of gym talk lately.
Oh yeah.
Oh dude,
that fills up most of my TikToks. That inspirational quotes and stuff.
Ever since I started working out again, I've been a lot on gym talk. And it's taught me a lot from where I had to unlearn a lot of stuff from my high school lifting coaches for my sports and stuff like that. Where it's also going into what type of goal do you have working out? Are you trying to build muscle? Are you trying to get lean? Are you trying to what do you want to do?
What are your goals?
Yeah, what are your goals? And it's taught me a lot more about different body types, how because of how you're built, you would have to do different stuff different ways. Also, before I get more into this, I am not a fitness expert or a certified trainer, so do not take anything I say as fact.
This is the word of God here.
Listen
to it.
I am just a dumb 24-year-old that has been throwing up weight and listening to people from TikTok. So I don't come
at me.
Don't seek any advice from me. I basically don't know what's going on half the time. I am what you call a adult, which is barely an adult.
There you go. Thank you for breaking that down for us.
Yes, it is my word that I have coined, and I don't know if it's been used somewhere else, but with Gym Talk, it's taught me a little bit more about which supplements I should be using. What pre-workouts I should be using. I do get caffeinated once just because I usually go after work and I'm tired from my job. But I've also I need to do more cardio. That's the thing.
I didn't do cardio today at the gym. I did not do it.
I didn't either, but before you came over, I did take Fen out on a run just to make him a little bit tired so he wasn't whining at the door. Because I don't know if you heard in Bailey's episode where he was whining at the door a good bit.
I heard him.
Yeah. So before every podcast now, I've been taking him on runs just to tire him out.
And cardio is great, and I usually attach it to the end of my workout because I want to give most of my effort to the strength training.
Yes.
That's what I want to do most because I want to gain muscle. and the cardio at the end is basically just to burn an extra 150 calories, because I do a 10-minute walk on incline of 5 at speed of 4.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's really weird, but like that, I feel like my heart rate's in like the 150s, 160s.
It's in, I believe, the fat burning zone.
Yeah, and so like I've been doing that on top of, but also working at Costco. Like I realized Costco bakery, like I'm on my feet the entire time.
Yeah.
And the breaks, I usually don't really take them because I want to get out of there as soon as possible. But it's just you don't realize how much you can like work or like work out while at work.
Yeah.
Or like just being on your feet, being more active, how much that is compared to like working out. Like on days, there are some days that I'm like, I don't want to go to the gym, but when I go to work, I still get all my move goals.
Yeah.
And granted, I know the Apple Watch isn't 100% accurate, but you know, it's I have it pretty high. I think I have a like 940 movement goal.
I think mine's like 845 or something.
Yeah, so it's still pretty high. So it's just, I feel like it is accurate, but probably not 100%. But like if I get those goals, I feel better about myself.
Yeah. But there are some days I can't close the exercise ring even if I do exercise, because when I like play rugby, I have to take my watch off because I don't want to risk it breaking.
The thing is, I'm not supposed to wear my Apple Watch at work.
Really?
I wear, I'm not even allowed to wear a wedding band. But like I wear my Apple Watch just because I want to close the ring. It's like I've been told many times by higher ups, like you need to take that off. I'm like, okay, take it off for like a day or two, and then
why can't you wear your Apple Watch?
It's because it is like a semi-hazardous area. There is things you can get it hooked on, but you have to like really try, or you're gonna be really stupid.
I mean, for my watch, I have the little elastic band that I just like tighten.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I just have the basic generic one.
I don't like those.
I think I just had it on for so long. Like if you see mine, you could see like the dings and scratches on it. Like, on the side of like me beating the shit out of it. And I know there's like high like aluminum and like some kind of carbon.
You should get like a tempered case. That's why I have a tempered glass on mine, because the last Apple Watch I had, I shattered at work. So when I got this new one, I immediately bought some tempered glass to put on it.
I don't know. I feel like
it's like $10.
Well, like, is it just like a little square that goes on top? Is it like a screen protector, or is it a whole thing that goes around the
I'll show you after this is done.
Okay. Well, it's just like I don't like wearing a lot of jewelry at all, because I don't like I was thinking about wearing a necklace, but I was like, because like when I was younger, I had like a St. Christopher medallion, and it was like sterling silver, and I loved it, but like I was a kid, so I played hard. I played hard with friends, and it kept breaking the chain. Yeah. And it eventually, like, it was like, I'm fucking up money for this damn chain. Like, I was like, so I stopped wearing it. That was the only piece of jewelry I ever wore other than this Apple Watch. And I don't want to, like, change it.
I'm iffy on jewelry. Like, it takes a while for me to get used to it. Like, the watch took a while to get used to, along with, like, I've always worn necklaces, but along with you saying being active, a lot of them break. I usually never wear them out. It's always under my clothes.
We don't plan on like getting too physically active.
No.
Yeah. So, yeah, I was just, I forgot where we came from. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
I think we went down a very
I think
deep
we were
route.
talking about like the gym and stuff like that. Then it got tangent about work and the Apple Watches. I don't know. This is just how it goes.
It just goes from one conversation to the next.
Yeah.
But I did actually like the other podcast. I thought it was very interesting with Bailey. That was the first one I saw, mainly because it had you two in it, and you said I was mentioned in it, so I had to watch it. And I thought it was interesting to hear her input of like how she got into writing.
Yeah, no.
Are you okay with talking about other podcasts?
Oh yeah, no,
okay,
I love it.
Okay, so we're just having a conversation. I just want to make sure, like, if there's a topic points you want to stick to, we can.
No, there's no topic. The topic point was getting you in here and have a drink with you. That's literally it. It's like have a drink, say something we like, and then wherever the conversation goes, it goes.
No, I thought it was very interesting, like, hear Bailey's like input of like where she got interested into writing, and it seemed like if you are passionate about something, you will find a way.
Yeah.
Because she was talking about how she had trouble reading, or she's a slow reader. It was something that like she had to overcome to get what she loves, or she does something that she really does enjoy. So that was kind of like I can relate to that. Like that was something that I could like definitely see myself like, where did I put my effort into, especially when I was younger, or like what did I want? And mine was the gym, obviously, but like for her, it was interesting to see like what made her star. Like about also, she talked about how teachers told her not to do it, made her want to do it more. That sounds like Bailey. Anyway,
the thing is with that is like those why I loved like sort of interviewing Bailey and having a conversation with her, because it like I wanted to know what made her right, but I could never like just straight up ask her, because there's never like a situation to just be like, hey, do we have like an hour or something where you can discuss like what made you get into writing? And
then also that's I think that's what connects y'all's friendship a lot. That because y'all are both storytellers, y'all are both people who enjoy the written word or stories. So, and I think y'all just bounce each other, like ideas off of each other, and it seemed like there was sparks flying whenever like y'all were talking about just the writing of like, oh man, I want to do. We need to talk about that story later, or like we need to break that down. I was like, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool that y'all have that. And I was like,
no, Bailey has been like a person I always bounced ideas off of, because I
talked a lot about D&D with you too, right?
Yeah, because I got her into D&D because like.
Okay, sorry. I actually brought snacks to this podcast. I didn't, because again, I'm drinking and I haven't eaten anything today, so I brought saltines.
Oh, you haven't eaten anything today?
Mm-mm.
Oh wow.
No, well, I have my gummy that I take before my workouts.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I've always bounced like ideas off of Bailey about writing and stuff like that, because I never really got into it. Like I knew she was always writing through high school and stuff like that, but I never really got into creative writing, reading, and stuff like that. Like, I read a little bit through high school and, like, stories I thought were interesting, but it was far and few between the stuff that I found interesting. But with just starting to play D&D and the people who made me want to actually start DMing and making my own world, I had, like, a whole bunch of ideas, and I
that were your own. That was like, you think that could go somewhere.
Yeah, and I have wild out there ideas, and basically how me and Bailey work good together is I have wild outlandish shit, and she basically has the writing
structure, or like is it like a structure like to like this is the primer to go in?
She has the novelist brain where basically she can take the wild ideas I have and translate into something that would be a cohesive story.
Okay, I get that. That makes sense.
But yeah, I've been wanting to like play D&D with her, but her
she workins.
Oh, she's
workins her butts off.
Yeah, it's insane how busy she keeps herself. She is. The candle has burnt at both ends.
it's been gone. It's a fire hazard by now.
Yeah,
but no, it's also like to find time to find stuff that you're passionate about is hard, because again, this day and age, you literally have to be working to succeed. And put things that you love not on the back burner, but to put it like adjacent is hard to find the time, because you also got to sleep, you got to do all your other shit, you have priorities, you have animals, you have dog babies that need attention, that need love, that need all this other shit.
And it would be cool to find something that you love and a way to make money off of it. It takes a lot of effort, even like going down the content creation like rabbit hole nowadays. Like back then, I think I started watching YouTube in like 2008, and I would watch like Uberhaxer Nova. He was like a gameplay like YouTuber. He's the one that got me into it, and I would watch like his videos, and that led me into finding the Creatures, which is disbanded, but it was like Nova, Sly Fox, Spoons, the Royal Viking, Kutra.
Stuff that inspired you. Dry crackers.
Yeah, they're saltines. What do you expect?
You're right. I should be drinking more to keep my throat hydrated.
Exactly. No, but that stuff, like, I was watching it and entertained for hours, and I've always loved the idea. I don't know if you remember, like, around high school, I was always telling people I want to be a YouTuber. I even told my guidance counselor, like...
Your guidance counselor was be so disappointed in you, like... They're, like, writing stuff down, like, really? Like, giving you that, like...
Oh, my God. It was, like... it would.
And parentheses, garbage man. Just like, no, but like that is something that you're passionate about. So like that is something that's very interesting.
I feel so bad for her because it was like before like people knew you could make money on YouTube. Like it was freshman year and I would like talk to the guidance counselor. It'd be like, okay, what do you want to go to college for? What do you?
Did you get your extra Spanish classes so it looks good on your resume?
Did you take the 50 million classes that will do nothing for you in life?
Senior year, did you work? Did you have a full-time schedule?
Yeah, I was.
Did?
Yes, I was.
Did the guidance counselor tell you to do that?
No.
No, that was you.
Yeah, and a little bit of my parents.
No.
But
yeah.
like, I took all the credits I could in senior year of high school, along with playing rugby and then having a job. I don't know how I did it. I still don't know how.
Nowadays.
But going back to freshman year, like it was my little shithead self. Just imagine me with a bowl cut, 13 years old, just sitting in a guidance counselor thing with my two parents who have no clue what YouTube or being a YouTuber is, and just.
Did you bring it up in conversation with your parents too? I can see that.
No,
okay,
I didn't
good.
at all. I just.
I want to be a YouTuber. Like, Dad, like we're leaving. We're leaving. Like,
so basically, like the guidance counselor was like, "So what do you want to do for your life?" I want to be a YouTuber. And she was
you sounded
baffled.
You sounded so cool in high school.
No, I sounded like a fucking nerd. There was a reason I was bullied, and I deserved it.
Made you the man you are today.
Unfortunately, yeah. But she wrote down, she's like, okay, what does a YouTuber entail? And then signed me up for a photography class. Yeah, so I took photography class.
This is the closest thing we got. Just public education at its finest.
Oh my god, I fucked off in that class so much because basically, like, I would take pictures, and a lot of the pictures I could use for different categories down the road. So I would edit it all in Photoshop. But as the teacher's back was turned, I would always log on Twitch and watch the Bob Ross because they were live streaming every episode.
So Bob Ross?
Yes. So the senior year of high school, while the photography teacher's back was turned, I had she loved me too. Like, so
she was like she understood like you had to take this class. Like it was like
no, I got flying A's in that class. She
shit, all right.
absolutely loved me. But I got all my photos done, and then I would just watch the Bob Ross, like, live streamed on Twitch before, like, the firewalls knew what Twitch even was.
Bob Ross. You know what's funny is that my sister said that she's like, I actually watch him to go to sleep.
Dude, he is so, like, I love Bob Ross. Like, it is just like it is lo-fi in human form. That is what Bob Ross is. It is just lo-fi music in human form.
There's no such thing as mistakes. I think that's something like he's very much saying.
It's just a happy little accident.
Oh my god, stop! That is terrible. Also, can I go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can pause.
We're back.
Yes, we are back.
Is that why you did that? Is that to know like this is where you can like fill in the gap in my bathroom breaks?
Yeah, it sort of spikes the audio. I saw this. I saw this little tip for voice acting on TikTok where the dude had a dog clicker. And anytime he would read out a script, when he messed up a take, he would do 1 click. If he messed up again, 2 clicks, and then 3 clicks. And that if it's the last clicks, he knows that's the good take of it.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting. So, like, I know...
Jack of all trades. You gotta figure out how to do shit somehow. That was good.
Yeah. We were talking about YouTube and me wanting from 13 wanting to be a content creator. Actually, before that. I've been watching YouTube since 2008.
When you realize where your passions come from is just such a young age, you're like, wow, I actually was really passionate for a long time. Yeah. Go ahead, sorry.
No, you're good. I just, like, always in the back of my mind, I always wanted to do YouTube. I love the aspect of making videos. I think going into it, I've always loved making people laugh. Like, my young life, my biggest... This is going to sound really bad as I'm thinking it, as I'm saying.
It's going to be cheesy? No. Cry?
No, it's going to be... Like, my source of, like, joy and entertainment was just watching the videos. Like, the people who I would watch on YouTube were so much fun. They would always laugh. They would always have fun with the games they were doing. And I guess that put an impression on me that, like... these people are enjoying what like they love what they do, and to have like an audience built up for doing something you love. Like I've always loved entertaining people. Once I came into my own, because you can attest by this, I used to be a really quiet, reserved person, and then I started getting some confidence.
Sometimes I miss that a little bit.
A lot of people miss that.
No.
Mostly some of my bosses at work miss that, because I was like
Talking
quiet.
shit to their faces now. Fuck talking to the other coworkers. You're just going right to their faces. I'm like, this is some bullshit.
But I've always like loved the entertaining aspect. I've just loved making people laugh, and just like I don't like people being upset around me. I don't know if I want to go deep, like talk
Did
to
your childhood trauma or like what?
I don't think it's childhood trauma. I just like
Something that makes you happy. See other people happy.
yeah, I just love people enjoying whatever they do. Like that's why like my favorite places to go is like entertainment venues, or like say a brewery has like music going, like people are dancing, laughing, having fun. Like
Enjoying life.
yeah, like I think people should live their life to the most happy they can be, and like try to, in any aspect, just try. It's what I go back to thinking is like, will I be happy from this scenario? Will I be happy doing this? And if no, I usually don't do it nowadays.
One of the hardest life lessons that I've ever learned was just put yourself first. Just put yourself first.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. It's not selfish. It's not rude. You're not being a terrible person. You're not being a bad kid. You're not being a bad child. It's just you need to put yourself first, because you are living this life.
A little morbid, but at the end of the day, you're the only one that goes in the 6-foot hole.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you're by yourself. Like, granted, you can have. That doesn't mean you love anybody less. You don't like treat anybody differently, or you're selfish. It just means that your happiness is your first priority.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you learn that, then you could go out and find other people that you love, people who makes you happy, and you should. The other person should be able to be happy by themselves, but that person's enjoyment is increased because of your presence.
Yeah.
Just the presence. And I think unconditional love is something the hardest thing to find.
Yes.
Something that you can't.
You can find it in pets.
Exactly.
That is it.
God. Probably why the spike of like there's a lot more animals being bought, or like I feel like there's a lot of more dog parents or like cat parents than there are actual parents. And right now in this day and age, fucking right. Like,
yeah.
Because I mean, I wouldn't mind a kid. I don't mind when like I'll probably have to buckle down a lot more. Like I'm enjoying fucking around a little bit, but it's a lot. It's a lot to have a kid in this day and age. This time period, like
expense wise, with everything like increasing and stuff like that.
Yeah. Like,
but like I expect for myself, like sort of. I've already learned that anything I plan out in life will not go the way I wanted to go.
Are you talking about enjoying the ride?
Yeah, you basically like enjoy the ride and build the tracks as they come. But I do want a kid in the future. Mm-hmm. I don't know when. Whenever
Daddy Duffy.
I'm.
That's the name of the next podcast.
Yeah, that'll be my parenting podcast.
There
you
go. Don't do it. Just say it repeatedly in the microphone. I'm just kidding.
It's just a 30-second podcast that every day. No, but like as we were going into like live life the way you want. Like if there, I've been doing a lot more stuff for the aspect of me. Also, I've been trying to do a lot more stuff to have more stuff to talk about with my solo episodes of the podcast. Because I'm also stretching myself thin because I'm just busy with work, school, and stuff like that. I've been trying to travel a lot more. I've been trying to go more stuff. I've been reading a lot more to just get more experiences and stuff like that.
You talked about trying to read 2 books a month.
Yeah. I
got you one of your books.
Yeah.
You can read that in probably a day and a half.
He got me the book, The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse by Charlie. What's the last name?
I don't know.
Macquarie.
We're gonna go with that, but
I would just go $23 for this.
it was worth every penny.
I mean,
I got off Amazon.
Okay.
It's because like TikTok is terrible. TikTok is terrible. Because again, I like inspirational stuff. Like so, also what I do when I'm on the treadmill is like I don't listen to music. I have selected like inspirational quotes that people say to listen to on my walk.
Yeah.
So I can listen to one like continuously. It could be like someone like by saying like, "Is this all you got? Is this what's going to break you?" Stuff like that.
Have you listened to David Goggins? Mm-mm. You should check him out if you're listening to stuff like that while on your walks. Just type in David Goggins. He appears on a lot of podcasts and stuff like that.
Can you describe him a little bit? Because I'm terrible with names, so I might.
He is.
Is he retired Marine or something?
I think Navy.
Is he the guy who says like "good"?
He's the one that you hear a lot of people yelling, "Who's going to carry the boat?" And he's
Oh, is he that guy who
always runs?
Yes! Oh
Yeah.
my god!
Yeah.
He is a what?
Yeah, no, he is a beast. Like he was running.
His mindset.
Yeah, that's dedication right there. That's the hardest thing is for me.
Motivation. It's discipline.
Yeah, that's literally the hard thing. Like getting back into the gym, it takes a lot of discipline because like a lot of days I can wake up and be like, I don't want to do this, but I need to. It makes me feel better and stuff like that.
I like starting the day with a workout because I feel like I did something for myself.
I can't start the day with a workout.
Well,
I wake up too early.
What time do you wake up?
3 a.m.
3 in the fucking... No.
Yes. Yeah. It is a rough wake up.
3 a.m.?
Yes.
Dude.
Yes.
So do you take Finn out that day? Or like that morning
Yes.
and then he's good for the rest of the day? Or like for
He's good until I get home from work.
Okay, and then he's like, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he usually goes out in the morning when I get home and right before we go to bed at 7:30 sharp.
So if you want to, you can go to the gym at 12 at night, work out for 3 hours,
Nope.
and then go to work,
No.
and then just come home.
I already, like, my Apple Watch sleep has been terrible because I usually hit about 6 hours of sleep each night.
That was another thing. I can wear my Apple Watch throughout the day, but I can't wear it when I'm sleeping. I honestly cannot.
I got the new one where it has a bigger battery, so I can usually wear it while sleeping.
The thing is, like, it might be the band. It might be the band that's irritating me, like, at night because I'm so used to, like, just not having it.
I'll see if I still have the elastic bands because was that 48 millimeter?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I got the same one. If I have the band, I'll definitely give you one. There's a nice little leopard one I think would match your eyes.
You know I like the color coordinate.
Yeah, I know. But Daniel, being the man of many likes and desires, which anime have you been watching lately?
Oh man,
Have you watched any I've recommended?
absolutely not.
Yes, I
Absolutely not.
figured that was coming.
No, Liam. I have the shows I've been watching. Oh my god. Well, Hulu has a lot of Naruto. Naruto is my go-to. I've watched Naruto probably 3 times through, and then Boruto up till the part where it's dubbed. Because I don't want to read while I'm watching anime. Like I don't care because I'm so used to watching it in English. It's just like it's something that I'm like. So I've watched Naruto Naruto Shippuden all the way through till to a decent point. I've watched Boruto, which is the story of his kid.
Yeah.
And it's pretty dope, and it's pretty interesting to see because I believe that the creators basically made him so that it was basically what Naruto would be like if he actually had a father.
Yeah.
If he had a father there and had the teachers, the family, the support, and it puts Boruto kind of in a bad light because he is a little bit more spoiled, entitled. He doesn't understand the hardships that his father went through. He always wants to best his dad, but he doesn't understand the struggles that it took for him to get to there. Again, it's another inspirational shit. So
Yeah.
it's just something that like something that you can relate to. Like it's also like Rock Lee. He is the best character in that entire anime. Everybody loves Rock Lee. You want to know why? Because he had fucking nothing and built himself to what he fucking was. He didn't have any ninjutsu or genjutsu, like mind shit. So like he had none of that. He only had his taijutsu.
Yeah.
So he had to learn how to fight like a boss, and everybody else had a leg up, but he still built himself up.
I've never seen Naruto.
You are a disappointment. You're probably used to hearing that from your father, but like you're hearing it from me today.
I've tried watching it. I just could never get into it. I remember on like Toonami, I used to watch like.
Yeah, what were yours?
Mine?
What were ones that like touch your soul? Like because like all of them have it. They all have that, like that character that you're like, that's me.
One Piece got me into anime. Like I used to read the manga when I was in high school. I had I think up to volume 60. I bought at Barnes and Noble, and I would always like convince my grandpa for my birthday. But it's like give me more One Piece manga. Then I got rid of all of that. But One Piece is what got me into it, and the top anime that I've always loved watching, One Piece being up there just because sentimental aspect. Mm-hmm. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, I love. Like the story and everything is pretty good in there.
I watched a little bit of it, but like I was younger when I watched it the first time, and it creeped me out when the mad scientist turned the daughter into a dog.
Chimera, yeah.
And that fucked me up. I was like, you son of a bitch.
God, you didn't watch that long enough because you were gonna have
give enough time.
You were gonna have another heartbreak like 2 episodes later.
Why did you want that for me, Liam?
Because I want to see you suffer. No, watch. Go back through and watch Full Metal Alchemist. It is Brotherhood. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Watch that. It is one of my top animes.
I did like the dynamic of the brother, the
Yeah.
younger brother being the
Alphonse and Edwin. Edward.
The dude is a suit of armor. That was I was like, that is some creative shit. That like somebody had a creative mind and they thought of that.
Some other anime I really enjoy. Castlevania is really good.
Oh my god, that is a boss.
Yeah.
I watched that twice.
I've seen through it. Cyberpunk Edge Runners, that is sort of new. It was made by Studio Trigger, the same people that made Kill la Kill and a lot of sort of punk style anime. It made me, after that, play the Cyberpunk game and drop about 60 hours into that, beating it. It just made me love that world. This is a hot take for anime watchers, but I've always loved the Sword Art Online series.
Mm-hmm. It is pretty cool.
I
haven't met.
It is good. I've always loved it. Just that isekai sort of type anime. I haven't really gotten many other isekais. I've tried watching Reincarnated as a Slime or an Overlord, but I never really got into those as much as I did Sword Art Online. I guess it's more... I don't know what about it. I just liked the action and stuff like that, which people will be grilling me if they listen to this about Sword Art, because that is really hated in the anime community. Yeah.
You're gonna get a lot of hate.
I have a few.
But you are not a gym influence. You are not an anime expert. You are not.
I'm not. I listen to it dubbed. Like I don't like subs.
Thank you. All right, so it's not just me. All right.
Yeah, no, I don't feel like reading, but I've been watching season 2 of Record of Ragnarok, which is a tournament style one where basically gods face humans for who the humans are fighting for against their extinction, and the gods are trying to wipe out the human race. So the Valkyries have pulled, I think it's 13 humans throughout the past 1,000 years to basically fight against gods. A lot of them I have not heard of. The only one I have heard of is spoilers, maybe. Adam and Eve. He faces off against Zeus, and then Jack the Ripper faces off against Hercules. Those are the only two I heard of before I watched this. The first season is rough. The first season is rough. It is literally just...
Where is it on? Like, where do you
Netflix.
see it? It's on Netflix?
It's on Netflix. The first season is... if you're going to watch it, if you take any of my recommendations, which you probably won't. But the first season is just imagine an anime PowerPoint. It's bad. The second season is a lot better. They
you gotta stick through it.
Yeah, you gotta stick through it. It's just like... Yeah. But it's pretty good if you like fights and stuff like that.
Oh, I do love fights.
Oh, yeah, this is a whole tournament.
I like fight sequences.
Oh, there's a lot of it. It is blood, gore. It's good. Mostly the Jack the Ripper versus Hercules.
Well, it's Jack the Ripper. I was figuring like he was going to do some like twisted shit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But other anime I've watched, I have to really think about this.
I gotta tell you, I've actually been watching something else that Athena's been recommending for me for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
It's Outlander.
My parents have watched that.
It's actually pretty freaking good. I'm not gonna lie.
I haven't gotten around to it. The one I've been watching I didn't even watch Game of Thrones.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I haven't watched Game of Thrones. I haven't watched Big Bang Theory. Like a lot of these things.
Big Bang Theory, I've not seen. Have you seen the Last of Us series?
No.
You need to watch it. It is on,
on that right
HBO. Now. It is
I have that.
Insanely good. Pedro Pascal is playing Joel. I don't know the actress's name for Ellie, but I was most recent episode I watched, but I think is episode 5. I was watching the after the credit one. And she pulled basically an Andrew Lincoln where you hear her with an American accent. Oh. And then it's after that and she's talking and she has like a British accent. I'm like, where the fuck did that come from? But no, have you played the Last of Us games?
That was my question I was going to ask was like, am I going to be disappointed with... No. Okay, I'm not going to be disappointed. No. It doesn't matter which order I go in because some people are like, you need to read the books first before you watch the movie. Do I need to play the video game before I watch the series?
There's only a Last of Us video game.
Okay, so... okay.
Yeah. No, I mean, the show sort of separates from the game sometimes. They've gone in like a few different routes in what they're doing. It is still good. If you want to play like how the game has been since like 2013, play the game first and then watch the TV show. But it is some of my favorite storytelling in a video game, and it has sort of evolved how video game storytelling is. Because if you notice, like after Last of Us, there's been a lot more third-person character adventure storytelling games that have a sidekick.
You mean like God of War?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, dude! I want you to play it so fucking bad.
I want to play it. I played the first one.
Dude, you figure out more shit about the kid, and once you figure it out, you gotta tell me like when you start playing it, and I'll tell you like the next day. Like you'll get to it pretty quick. It happens pretty quick. That happens. Not gonna ruin it, but you're going to think of me.
I'm going to think of you.
You're going to think of me when this happens.
While I'm learning the story of a 14-year-old boy.
Exactly.
Okay.
Could we edit that? Because when you put it like that, Liam, it seems like... But, no, it was... I was like, that's me right there. I was like, that... I can't tell you.
You were Atreus?
Yeah. I'm surprised that you know it because I still don't know the kid's name. I call him Boy.
Boy.
Come here, boy.
No, I played God of War 1. I just need to buy a PS5. I haven't gotten around to it because like I have a PC and a lot of games come on PC along with Xbox Game Pass.
Liam, you're missing out.
I know.
Liam, you need to stop slacking.
If I hold out a little bit longer, my next roommate will have a PS5.
Oh shit! Okay, yeah. Then don't buy it.
Yeah,
it's like a friend with a boat. You don't buy another boat. You just ride their boat and bring the.
Well, if you want to race them in the boat.
What kind of money you forking out here, man? I can't afford a boat. I can afford like a little pontoon boat.
I was just gonna let you go.
Let me keep going. You're gonna let me fuck up.
Yeah.
You're gonna let me fail.
No, I can only afford a picture of a boat right now. And it's like a little grainy, like it's not even like a 4K picture, like that.
It's pixelated. It looked like it was made in Minecraft.
Yeah, Minecraft mode. That's all I can afford. I have to make it myself.
I can see like zoomed in on the picture of the boat, and then you like it's like on the wall, and then you like put your hand on your hip because it zooms back out of like it's just a picture of and you're just proud of having that picture of a boat on your wall.
It's a nice picture.
Exactly. It's a nice picture. That's all that matters. But yeah, wait. Don't. That shit is it out the door with what I got it's $610.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
$610. I bought it Valentine's Day. I think it was with me, and she was like, "Do it." The thing is, like,
at least you got her approval for that.
No, the thing is, like, I'm a passenger princess. She likes to drive. I'm totally fine with that.
She also likes picking the music.
Oh yeah, and it's garbage most of the time. It's garbage.
I will not link her.
I feel like you're gonna send this to her on purpose.
No. Like, I
definitely this time you need to listen because your husband is burying himself.
I'm definitely not gonna post the announcement picture on Instagram and Facebook and tag Athena in the comments. That's definitely not what I'm gonna do.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Wow, and you're doing the diabolical like yeah. But
hi Athena, thank you for listening. Please don't kill Daniel because I like his presence around.
Alive. But like so I got it Valentine's Day, but it was like she literally took me to 3 GameStops to get this thing. Cause what happened was like we were like we went shopping. We went to the Northwoods Mall. We went to the GameStop there because that was the one store I was allowed to go into, or like I was allowed to pick. The rest were all hers.
I thought you were banned from every other GameStop except for the Northwoods one.
God, I was. But then I was like, well, because everywhere else, like Target and Walmart, you have the special order. I was like, well, maybe GameStop actually has it in stock. Like that sounds like something they would have. I asked the guy. He said, yeah, we got them in the bag. It comes with God of War. It's also $10 cheaper if you get the bundle. Than actually getting the game. Just if anybody knows, if you like God of War, do the bundle, save $10.
That's whenever I got my PS4, I got it bundled with Uncharted. The Uncharted's good.
No, it's good. What you said gave me a flashback to, again, my last gaming system was the Xbox 360, and the bundle that came with that was Kung Fu Panda 1 and Lego Indiana Jones.
Amazing games. Why do you need those? You won't. Like, if you have those 2 games, you'll never have to play like Gears of War, Halo,
any of the other legendary. Oh, Halo, dude, that is.
I've spent so many sleepless nights on Halo. I never owned an Xbox, but I had friends that had an Xbox.
See, friends have the system. Yeah. There you go. You pay for it.
But there's
save
been
your money
multiple times where I think. I was over. Me and Kyle would hang out all through high school, and we would always play Halo. And there's many nights where we would just like play the Reach campaign on the hardest difficulty.
Reach was the shit. Reach was the best.
Yes,
I think it was talked the most shit of it during the time, but it actually was.
Yeah, Reach was the best. A lot of people just didn't like the armor thing. But we would spend many sleepless nights trying to beat it on legendary mode with all skulls, and we sucked. I think it was just me because he could do it by himself, but throwing me into the mix, I guess I just dragged him down a lot.
You weren't carrying your own weight, Liam. Is that what you're saying?
No, I was, yeah. I'd fuck around too much on games. Like, if you give me a jetpack in Halo, there's just going to be fuck shit, and I try to run him over with ghosts 9 out of 10 times.
That was the best thing.
Like, I'm a shithead playing games. My buddy Campbell, I never played Left 4 Dead 2. So we bought Left 4 Dead 2 on Steam. He's played it all of his life. I never played it. So he was running me through, I think it was No Mercy Hospital. We'd even beat the level because I just suck at games like that. And I kept throwing the Molotov in the wrong place and killing both of us to the point where he would rage out of the game, calling me a fucking idiot. And
rightfully so, Liam. Rightfully so.
I mean,
you deserved it.
Yeah, and there's been multiple games where he has stated he will never play with me again. The list is ever expanding. It is Battle Block Theater, Brawlhalla, and Left 4 Dead 2 so far.
It's a good bit of games, Liam, that you ruined for this man. Or that you're not allowed to play with him anymore.
Yeah, he doesn't want to play games like that with me anymore.
You deserve it.
He also won't play Smash Bros with me because I keep beating him, and that's why he didn't want to play Brawlhalla with me, because I kept beating him too much.
How are you supposed to get better if you don't go against people who are better
Exactly.
than you?
I just keep playing it, get better a little bit of time.
Well, what you need to do, being the better person, you need to change up your characters. You change up your characters because you know.
I play random.
Okay, good. See, that's actually a fair thing. If you're a better player, you should be able to play as anybody.
No, if usually when I play, if I ask like, are we playing mains, are we playing randoms, or stuff like that.
Okay.
But yeah, it's an ever expanding list of stuff he will not play with me. We've been trying to play Baldur's Gate 3, but I've beat the whole early access by myself. But anytime we play, we never get that far because he keeps killing me.
On purpose?
He says no, but I say yes. Like the first time we played, he is such a loot gremlin. Like the moment a body falls, he is looting the corpse for everything. So in our party, we had the wizard, and the wizard died. So I was going over Revivify Scroll. Even before I did it, immediately on the corpse, looting the body, and the wizard has an AoE when he dies. If you loot it and don't go to revive him, it will have a sort of death shroud around him, and he killed both of us because he is selfish. I know he listens to this, so Campbell, it is your fault.
It is all your fault.
Yes.
Seconded.
But going like I don't know. I'll probably get an angry text from this if he listens to it. I'll tell him the same way how I got you to listen to the one with Bailey. You say, hey, I talked about him in this podcast.
I thought you were going to say a lot more nice things about me on the other podcast. You just mentioned me. I thought you were going to tell me like I was your best friend in the whole world or something. I thought Bailey was going to say the same thing. I was disappointed.
Nope.
I was mentioned.
You were mentioned. You made it on the airwaves, my friend. Solidified in Spotify history.
Never to be forgotten.
Eventually.
Everybody will, you know.
But along with so since we went to middle school and high school together, what are some from high school without saying the high school, because we still have what statute of limitations still apply if anything happens.
Okay.
What are some of your favorite memories from said high school?
Oh man. Wow. There aren't really a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was just trying to survive, or just I don't know. I think I was just all ready to start my life, or like just get the fuck out, because I just wanted to be on a bug on a wall. Honestly, I didn't want to stand out. I didn't want anything like that. But one thing that I really liked was senior year.
Mm-hmm.
I think you know like how we do like the little parade thing, like you go around the neighborhood, the cops do stuff. Somebody had a balloon full of like some kind of condiment, like mayonnaise, mustard, something. Okay, and it like they threw it onto a car, and it broke the car. And that was the best thing that could ever happen to me.
The senior parade, my graduating class, and that. There has to be a registration for the senior parade now.
You have to register that you were in it?
Yes.
What?
Dude, it basically, the senior parade was bad. One of the
Yours was, just so everybody knows, like, we did not graduate at the same time. You graduated a year after me. I was 2016. You were 2017?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, yeah. Go ahead.
There was a whole bunch of vinegar balloons. There's people who filled up the balloons with pee, shaving cream. Someone threw a brick at a teacher's window.
They probably deserved it.
A 2016 Mustang got broken.
And again, that's really like 1 year old at the time.
Yeah. It was nice and new, and the dude like took good care of the car. And like So basically, the senior year after that happened, everyone got in trouble. So they pulled all the seniors into the auditorium to have a chat with them. Even the most of the people who did it were gone.
They weren't sticking around. Like,
oh no! So he was basically yelling at the people who didn't do anything in the senior parade.
That sounds about right from the school that we went to.
Yeah,
that sounds about right.
Also, I think I heard rumors that the school was getting sued by a certain grocery chain because that
again, we can't say the name.
Allegedly. Because like I heard rumors that that's where the parade started and it led through there, but they also destroyed that parking lot too.
Yes, I remember. Now I completely forgot where it actually started, but now I know where. Again, it's been a minute. It's been a minute since high school, so like that was something that was completely crazy. I gotta go to the bathroom
again.
I'm being dead serious. Like,
all right.
I had like. All right, so we were talking about
high school stories.
High school stories. Okay. Well, one that actually like stands out to me was a friend that I met, Hannah. She's another one of our close friends that's in the Amiga Hoes group chat that we have.
For Amigos.
Yeah, so this is origin stories of how we became friends.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully I'll try to sum it up as quick as possible. So me going into like high school, again, I didn't stand out much. I really didn't try. But what I did do was I was okay with my finances. I'm very frugal. But even then, so I was able to get the newest iPhone, and it was Spanish 2 class where we met, and we absolutely hated the teacher.
Did the teacher's name start with a P?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that teacher, like everybody hated him. Everybody understood, and one of the things is that so again, like I had the newest iPhone. People were interested. One of the days, like we were doing tests while when you step outside the class with the teacher, and you basically have a conversation with them in Spanish, or whatever what other language. Sorry. But what I didn't do was I left my phone in my bag, and Hannah and a bunch of the other kids got in my bag, and they started taking photos of everybody in the classroom. Like, I had over 400 photos. And, Jack's...
Yeah.
Like, he, like, flashed a titty in it. Like, I had... Again, the teacher was out of the classroom.
Yeah. All chaos
it
was
was Lord
breaking
of the
loose.
Flies in there, basically. And so, like, I come back, and everybody's talking about my phone. I was like, well, how do y'all know? I was like... They're like, look. I was like, okay. And then that's how it was because her. She's the one that I think she was one of the original people that stole it.
So you became friends with her because she was mischievous.
Absolutely. That's what like that, and like how the bond of hatred of one person can bring people together.
Yeah. No, but some of my best friends started from people that hated me.
Professor Umbridge.
No, everyone hates her. She is hated throughout.
Across the land.
Yeah, across the board. If you like Professor Umbridge, go to a mental institution. But no, a lot of my friendships have started with people not liking me to start off with. Surprisingly, because I'm a really charming fellow.
You think so?
No, not at all. No, but one of my good friends, Matt, like, when I was first showing up to the apartment, he was saying that because I was friends with everyone else in the apartment. He would always be off at work, and I would show up, and I'd be gone before he got home. So he hated me when he first met me. Like,
It's because you were never there because, like, you hung out with everybody else.
Yeah.
And, like, we hung out with Liam today, and he's like, what the fuck, where is he?
He was like,
right?
No, he was more, it was the jealous factor because his girlfriend at the time was there. So he's like, why is Liam always gone when I come home? What is going on? Because all the girls come to, Liam was here. It was so fun, blah, blah, blah. So he had like a jealous aspect. He hated me. So like the one time I first met him, he was like, I remember it because he was playing like Trials Fusion on his PlayStation. And I come down, I like sit down, I'm like, oh, hey, Matt. Hey, nice to finally meet you. He's like, hi. What's up? then just somehow for me still being there, like he likes me, and he's basically like one of my brothers at this point.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Is he the one you went to Vegas with?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Yeah, the name sounded familiar. Okay,
yeah, he was the man I went to Vegas with.
Last podcast, or the one before, it was before you went to Vegas.
No, I recorded all of them after Vegas. Like the first one talks about Vegas.
Oh, I thought with you and Bailey, I thought it was before because you were talking about all the stuff that you might do. Or like skydiving.
I forgot I recorded that beforehand because it's
you might have edited it after.
Yeah, I did. I posted it after, but it takes forever to get like Bailey actually free.
Absolutely.
But
workaholic.
Going back to high school, a lot of my high school time, we didn't really have any like wild stories besides like the senior year parade. But a lot of like my high school memories come from like the teachers that I really enjoyed.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, there are a few that do stick with you. Like, it's really hard to find this day and age because I mean, it's the education system.
The education's rough, but if you have a teacher that makes it fun and makes it memorable, like those are the classes I like excelled in. Like one of my teachers, he was my freshman year English teacher. His name was Daniel Leach, and he taught me a whole bunch of books. I talked a little bit about like writing things and like the English teacher of like, why do you think the author did it? And he would give one idea, I'd give like another idea and stuff like that.
He made you think about the story and like the point of view of the other people. That's
but
nice.
Instead of a lot of English teachers being like, well, why did the author say this door was red? Well, it was because of his hatred of doors. No. He didn't get like that subcontext into that where the author is probably like, I made the door red because the door was red.
To be fucking red.
Yeah. But with him, when I graduated, I was friends with him on Facebook, and he is a published author. And anytime he releases a book, I try to read it. He does a lot of short stories.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, his first one is Of Floods and Fires, which I read through that one, and the most recent one that I'm reading is Dead Mediums. But in one of the stories, like, so it's nothing like, it's just made up stories that fit into whatever context. And one of the characters' name is Liam.
Nah.
So, like, as I'm reading that and it says Liam, I'm like, I don't know if he remembers me or if he just pulled that name out of his ass while writing it.
Liam sounds like a good name.
I'm debating. Yeah, Liam sounds like an awesome name.
Well, it depends on like the character. Did you like what was the character like? Do you remember? Let's see if it compares to you. Let's see. Is it accurate? Go ahead.
The character. So he was a sub character. So the main character of this story, he was talking about his ex at the time, and his ex was going through a college sexual experience, and she was messing around with this guy named Liam, and he wanted to be cucked.
Go on.
That is it. That is literally the character. Is he just?
So how do you feel with connection to this character?
I don't think he's related to me at all. I hope not. But besides that, and the weird thing, me like reading that, being like, huh. Thanks for remembering me. I was just like, okay, yeah, that's my name. I don't think he remembers me because it's been like 8 years, over 8 years, because I was freshman year, so that was 2013, 2014.
Can you believe this? Almost like 10-year anniversary.
It is weird. It is strange because from high school, like, I don't really have that many high school friends. I have you, Bailey, Hannah, Jack, Kyle.
You don't need a big circle.
Yeah, I never keep a big circle, but like a lot of the people who I was friends with in high school, like I've realized growing up, like everyone's an adult and everyone's busy, so there's times where you're not going to see the people you would see like almost on a daily basis, like as growing up, and it's
hard.
Yeah, it's hard because like I just like chilling, having fun at my house because shit's expensive to go out, but also everyone's busy.
Yeah.
Like even with our group chat.
Yeah, no, it's so hard to find time that everybody has a clear schedule because, especially nowadays, not every job is on like a 9 to 5.
Yeah,
and
no.
then you can meet like right after for like dinner. Some people wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and they get off at what time?
3:30 p.m.
Even worse. So 3:30. So you're off at 3:30, which
Yeah.
a lot of people are still at work. Me, I go in at 11:30 and I get off at 8.
Yeah.
So like the time schedule is just really hard, and especially because yours is set in stone. Yours is set in stone. Mine is whenever, because I work in.
Costco.
That's my theme song.
I forgot to tell you to
Do me answer.
silence it.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. Who is that?
It's Hannah.
It's Hannah.
She had a funny face. That's her profile picture.
Hey, Hannah, we're doing a podcast.
Oh, my bad, sorry.
You want to say hi to the podcast? We've talked about you a few times.
Podcast. Oh, God. My bad. Well, never mind. I already know what that thinks.
They ain't too bad.
Enlighten us. What do you think?
Well, I'm glad you talked before I did, because I would 100% would be like, what's up, Daddy? How you doing? So, that would be funny.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's our friendship right there, in a nutshell.
Friends, just friends, don't worry.
just say something else.
Joking, all jokes.
We'll call you when this gets over.
I have one last question. Why did you get pulled over?
The cop asked if I was living in my car.
Literally if they can see it from another car and looking at like that person looks like they're living in it, do you think that you might have should have done it a little early?
Everything that's been out of my car. First of all, I had to go buy a whole new wardrobe because all of my clothes were in my car, but they're hidden. I have to order all new cards and IDs because I lost my wallet somewhere and I can't find it anywhere. But yeah, I had like a bed in here. I had so much shit that the cop was like, "Are you sure you don't live in your car?" And I was like, "No, I just work a lot and drive a lot."
Oh my god.
Have fun there at this podcast. Bye, guys.
We will. Bye.
Oh, I'm so
So
sorry
now
about
all
that.
so now all the Miyahos have been on a podcast.
God bless. God bless. That was.
Yeah, I've learned through streaming and stuff like that. If someone calls and you pick up, immediately tell them if you're streaming or if you're doing a podcast.
So they know like you're intruding.
Yeah. Plus, I feel like with this, I can get away with it because it's a tavern and people can take calls at the bar.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Here's a call for Daniel.
Call for icy wiener. Yeah.
That's my gamer tag.
Is it really?
Nope. It's Bobbin Hood.
I could have guessed that. What were we talking about before we were rudely interrupted by Hannah?
I know. What an asshole.
Yes.
She is. She better listen to this.
She'll have to listen for a while.
That's how it works.
Yes.
You put them in the tail ends. I
Yes.
put Bailey in the middle. I mean, I figure Bailey's going to watch it regardless.
Oh,
I
yeah.
figure that she's going to watch it regardless. Hannah. She's a very busy person.
Mm-hmm.
Always on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah. Yeah. Cheers. Jesus.
I'm sorry. No, you're right. We should go back to what we were talking about. We should not start talking shit about our friends.
No,
We'll do to their face later. That's the point.
We'll do that when we have them all here.
Absolutely.
Because I have 4 mics.
There you go. We were talking about high school experiences and high school friends. I think that was what we were talking about.
Yeah. So a lot of my friends in high school,
And going on to your life, they didn't like you at first.
yeah, but high school friends, like a lot of them, I haven't kept in touch with because they've like moved out of the country, got busy with college, and started their lives. But it's weird because like in high school, you always thought like, oh, these will be my friends forever and stuff like that. But people have lives. People move on.
And shit happens.
Yes.
With friends.
Yes.
I mean, like life happens. I mean, you're not going to keep the same ones forever. But the thing is, like, it's funny. Like, I feel like maybe I think you'll have one or two from high school that like because like my stepdad Michael, he has a friend that he's been with high school.
Yeah.
Dwayne Bishop, like, freaking. They've taken trips to Tennessee to go to casinos. They literally, just them two, no one else. It was just
Yeah.
like a guy's vacation. I was like, that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope, and I can see us doing that.
Yeah.
So
I want to go to Alaska. That's one place I've been wanting to visit.
I've been. It's
I know.
pretty. It's
I know.
Sorry about my
Just burying the lead on that one. You're not able to describe Alaska.
Not even want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Because it's amazing, and Liam, you're missing out. Because
I just like the cold.
well, the thing is, like, it's better than Charleston. I would take that cold over this cold any fucking day.
This is more of a consistent cold than a like fluctuating cold.
Yeah, and it's also, you don't have to deal with humidity.
Yeah.
How much humidity plays a factor in how cold it feels is completely different. Because I was wearing less there than I would here.
Yeah.
And I went during the winter. We are talking about Alaska. I went to my dad's house in Alaska just to visit for a month for Christmas. You know, just skiing the slopes of Alaska. But what my dad said before he got stationed there, or like while he was stationed before we visited, he said like everywhere you look, it looks like a billboard to support Alaska, or like for how beautiful the landscape is. And it really fucking. I think. No, that's not that one. That's not that one. Never mind.
Just one of my favorite. Sorry.
Go ahead. No,
slightly off
absolutely.
topic.
No, it's.
One of my favorite rugby pitches is actually in Alaska. It is. Like, here, I will show you.
You gotta tag it in the video. So everybody knows. But,
Yeah, the rugby pitch in Alaska, just here. I have a computer right by me, and I'm showing Daniel. That's how it looks if you look up on Google Alaska rugby pitch.
oh my god.
Yeah, with the mountains in the background, like
I don't care if I lose or win.
yeah, there are two pitches that I've wanted to visit in my life, and one of them is that. And the other one is there's this floating sevens pitch in France where you score by diving into the try zone. That is the water. I want to see the Alaska one. I want to play on the French one, just because I want to dive.
The
in
only
the
time you want to go to France is to play.
Yeah, exactly.
There's nothing else there.
Nah.
No, but that's bucket list shit right there.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope. No, that's good, and I think that's healthy. I think that's really good to have bucket list because on mine is travel all 50 states.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got like 27 right now, 28.
I think I have like 13. I haven't really been that much.
Well, I mean, like most people stay like within the 5 states that they are. Some people I've known that like only stay in Charleston, or like they don't have any desire to go travel. And I'm like,
Yeah, no,
I got to do that.
I want to travel. Like, I want to travel all over the world. The next place I want to go that's out of the country is New Zealand.
Is there a rugby pitch there too?
I mean, it's the All Blacks, so it's like it's New Zealand rugby. But besides that, I want to go over there because that's where Lord of the Rings was filmed. So I want to see Mordor. I want to see the Shire.
What?
Yes.
I did not know that. That's pretty dope.
Oh yeah, New Zealand's one of the places I want to go. Australia is another one. Of course, I want to go back to Ireland because I went there my senior year, and that place was fun.
Dude, it's life changing. And to see shit like that, or to just your experience is something that probably not a lot of people have.
Yeah.
And you might feel like a little like showing off by talking about it, but no, I want you to go in detail. Like, what made it worthwhile? Like, what? Again, it is your ancestry, so there's that.
Yeah, my family's from Donegal, but I didn't visit there. I visited Dublin, Cork, Limerick, Kilkenny, and Galway. I went with a team from Maryland called Severn River Rugby. So
you didn't go with your parents?
No, I went with a rugby team over there.
You went with a rugby team?
Yes.
When was this?
My senior year of high school.
Oh, shit.
Remember when I broke my arm?
Uh-huh.
That's when I went. That's why I had the Ireland flag cast on my arm.
Wow.
So I went over there, and unfortunately I didn't get to play against the teams, but I was on the sidelines taking photos.
Kevin, like a cast is kind of like a...
Yeah, you
can't
really play with a cast. But it was so much fun. Like, the people over there, like, I never met someone who was upset. I was also drunk most of the time. But
wow,
yeah, shocker, being drunk in Ireland. But no, any pub that you went to, like you would open the door and everyone would like say hi, like they've known you half your life, and we would basically
It's a different world.
Oh, it is, and this is just the tourist speaking, because people who live there often hate this place, like how Charleston's like a top tourist destination in the world.
And I want to run half of the people that come here off the road.
Yes. But while I was there, like I tried to explore as much as possible. I went to the Guinness Brewery, I went to the Smittix Brewery, the Jameson Distillery.
Those are 3 like alcoholic establishments, Liam.
I also went to the Cliffs of Moher. It's the giant cliffside on Ireland.
Oh shit! What?
Yes, it's so beautiful.
Was it scary looking down? Did you go to the edge?
Of course, I went to the edge.
I don't know.
As much as I could. They have it fenced off.
Oh yeah.
Obviously for people, but when I went over,
Yeet.
yeah, when I went over there, like everyone was so nice. We stayed in hostels. I think we were in Galway, and every city I go to, like I was saying about Vegas, is I leave the group and just walk in one direction to just explore. Mm-hmm. Like when I was in Cork, I think it's Ulster's rugby pitch is there. I forget what it was, but I left the hotel and just walked. I saw it in the distance and just walked through the streets there.
Oh yeah.
And
just doing that. Did you have a map or did you just go willy-nilly?
I didn't have service. I didn't have anything. I just walked. Like if anything happened to me, I would have just been lost in Ireland. But we would go to like multiple bars, and the whole rugby team, we had a rule where we had to wear Hawaiian shirts out in public when we were drinking together, going out as a group, so we know who each other was. Mm-hmm. So it was in Galway, and we, like, a lot of the people loved us. So they have a weird thing where you have the bar, you have the pub, and then after 1 o'clock they have a bar, which is sort of a club. Then they have a second club, and one of the owners to the places was talking to the team. He was like, "Yeah, once the next place opens up, you can go there. We'll let you in free of charge." And one of the players that was with us asked him, he's like, "How would you know that we're all a part of the same team? Like, how would you differentiate us from like any other like Irish person?" And he responds, he's like, "You're the only idiots to wear Hawaiian shirts in Ireland, so I know who you are."
Best idea y'all ever had.
It
made sure that y'all stuck together and y'all knew who the fuck was around you.
Yeah,
that's smart, because traveling outside the country, especially, granted, Scottish is it like there's not really a communication boundary that there is there. Like you can still talk to people.
Yeah.
But it's still like it's a whole new place.
Yeah.
You've never been. You don't know the people. You don't know anything. So it's just a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
So.
It was one of my favorite times, and I would love to go back and explore the rest of Ireland.
And you can do it on your own, like, or you can like actually go to the place that you really want to go and stuff like that. Like,
yeah,
I get that a lot.
Along with like a lot of the European stuff, I would love to go to Italy, Scotland.
Italy is beautiful.
Yeah,
I should know. I've been there.
I want to go to Greece because I love Greek history and stuff like that.
That's one of the big ones that I want to go to as well, because I like the white cobblestone places. Granted, I know that's like on the islands and it's gonna be more, but I just want that experience. Like there's also something on TikTok that's been going around. It's like you're not going to be this age again, or like like the money will come back, but you will never be.
You'll never have the time to do it again.
Exactly. So another inspiration, like go now.
Yeah.
Or plan for it. And don't regret it.
Yeah.
Because you only got one life. So just
might as well try to get as many experiences as you can in that one life.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. You have no idea. Like it's just I did kind of the same thing that you said, like you went off but I had a map. See, I was actually trying to be smart about it. I was like I went to the front, it's like, y'all have a map of this place. Like, and I walked the Rome. It's a pretty big. It's kind of more of like a big circle.
Yeah.
And it's great because we got a bus pass to go everywhere. But I like walked it one day.
Yeah.
I walked the entire thing. I went to the Coliseum. It's just things that people don't see with their own eyes. That is just something that you're like, I got to do that.
it's weird to see structures that have been built before your parents were and grandparents were even alive.
200 years here is old.
Yeah.
600 to 1,000,
Yeah.
that's there.
Yeah.
And because like I saw like these tapestries that were made so long ago, and it was just like, wow. It also makes you think like shit is not made the way that it used to.
Oh no! Like speaking of that, they've just found out. I think. Don't quote me on this.
I'm gonna quote you.
Okay. They've just found out like what made Roman concrete because they're trying to replicate it for years, and I think they have just started to figure out like what they actually put in there to make the stuff that strong.
Last.
Yeah.
Because I also went to Pompeii.
Yeah.
And that cobblestone is the same cobblestone that it was all those years ago. And it was just historic. It was just something that you're like, so many people died. And also the Colosseum that was actually at Pompeii, it could hold more people than the Colosseum, the actual Colosseum in Rome.
Yeah.
That was a fun fact. And the way that they also, how they live, like they had the water source was at the top, and they had things that like open up like little holes in the bottom, and it like went downstream so it could help them clean the streets.
Yeah.
It was like things that they did back then that made perfect fucking sense of how it worked.
Yeah.
How that society actually prospered. So that was another aspect of traveling that just baffles me. And history is also an interesting topic.
Yeah. No, I've throughout high school, like all my favorite teachers have been history teachers. Like they have always, I lucked out, I guess, because a lot of people get like coaches as history teachers.
Absolutely. No, nowadays it's a very big thing.
Yeah. But like the teachers I had like made me love history, and they have like basically molded like how my views on history and stuff like that. Of like there's always two different truths. Like it's like the
winners of history and what was the actual truth.
Yeah, because a lot nowadays people are writing about the other side of conflicts instead of like the victor is the person that writes down history. So basically you would get one side, but a lot of research nowadays are getting both sides of different historical stuff, and I'm loving it.
Yeah, it's definitely something interesting. And what got me interested in it was actually my grandfather, because he was also a very frugal guy, but whenever he retired, he traveled the world.
Yeah,
he traveled all the time. He took Viking cruises. Oh,
That's another place I would love to visit, and like Norway, Sweden, any of the Scandinavian countries.
Yes, and it's just like the history that they had. Like one story I remember him telling me about some of the building structures that they had. They were very thin buildings, but they had like an overhang, like they went out further at the top and there was a hook, and that's how they brought stuff upstairs, like furniture and stuff. I thought that was intuitive. That was something that the architecture had a plan for to work with. My Apple Watch was talking to me, but just stuff like that. It's just things that they had to do to survive, to prosper, and it's just good shit.
Yeah.
So, I definitely got that. I got the bug to travel.
Yeah, I would love, and a lot of people are traveling more nowadays. I think of with when COVID hit, like a lot of people realized that like there's a lot of people that are just realizing like, oh, I don't want to work this job of like a 9 to 5, go to the same office every day. That's why a lot of people have taken up like different career opportunities. There's been a lot more podcasting, a lot more people getting into esports and content creating and stuff like that. A lot of people.
I think COVID shook.
Oh, COVID has shook up a lot of, in my opinion, a lot of everyday society nowadays. That we will probably learn the ramifications of it years down the road. Some good, some bad. But it's just like, along with our generation, which is, depending on who you ask, one of the most hated generations.
Because we don't give a fuck.
Yeah, a lot of people hate Gen Z.
Well, yeah. They can fuck themselves. In the nicest way possible.
But I'm interested to see like where it would be weird because a lot of the history now, like modern history, we'll read like say we have kids and they're going through the history books and it gets to like
did you hear about COVID-19? Like what was it like growing up with that?
Or like just some of the major stuff that's happened in our lifetime, like our kids might be reading about in history and we have lived through it. It's just like the grandparents who lived through the Great Depression and their kids were learning about the history and stuff like that.
And music of like things that you grew up with are on like the classic station, or it's like on the, it's so old that it's on the like not that good stations anymore. It's still good music, but it's just like it's not.
Yeah, it's not pop music anymore. Exactly. It's more generational music.
Yeah, so there you go. That's a nice way to put it. Just saying that we're getting old. But
yeah, even being like 24, like a lot of the people I coach, they're like 17, 18, 19, and it's like the sort of difference between like how they grew up and how I grew up is weird nowadays, because like when I was growing up, we didn't really have that much, like we had technology, but we didn't have the technology we would have nowadays. Like we didn't have smartphones.
We were at the cusp of the changing.
Yeah,
it was transitioning to the more technological era, and a lot more upgrades with technology were happening then. I remember having backs to TVs.
Yeah.
I remember those bitches being fucking heavy as shit. I wasn't able to pick it up by myself. You
remember the person in your neighborhood that had that giant gray TV was like the person who was rich in your neighborhood. The one, I forget, I think it was Sony or Panasonic, maybe?
I think it was Panasonic.
Panasonic, yeah. Like there would always be one person in every neighborhood that would have the Panasonic TV. And it would just be like the sort of like, they would build their house around that, if that makes sense.
And it's also like we were the generation that had we had, I don't remember if you remember, but I had VHS, then DVD, and then Blu-ray was for a little bit.
Yeah.
Now movies aren't shit anymore. You so much streaming, it's unreal.
Yeah.
It's a dying thing.
I remember VHS because my parents, on their TV cabinet, the entertainment center, it was a little cabinet on the side that had all the VHS things, and then we had that automatic rewinder too.
Yep.
And then like all the Nickelodeon movies would come in like an orange VHS tape.
Yes, and like different colors like made it different. I think Shrek was green.
Yeah.
I think Shrek was green, but it was just like how it was changing like right before our eyes. Like it was interesting, and it was just like, what's next?
Yeah.
I mean, we're still pushing out new shit. It's just that I feel like that was one of the biggest jumps. And like also like I don't know if you realize like if you ask a kid to answer like show me how you answer the phone.
Yeah, they have their their
open palm, or like they have it like creating an iPhone or something like that. And then the older people, they have it like the hang loose sign, or like
they had the old school like telephone thing.
Exactly,
because
like
we had
like a flip phone. Like it's supposed to look like more often. So it's just like it's weird being this generation.
Yeah.
And
it's just like we're both at the weird cusp between like millennial and Gen Z.
Mm-hmm.
Where like Gen Z doesn't think we're Gen Z, but millennials also don't think we're millennials. Like we get shit from both sides.
We're like the awkward middle child.
Yeah, we are. Because like I remember my parents when we were on road trips, they used to print out like the
trip guide that you didn't have in fucking GPS. You had like
they had papers that they would like flip through once they went through that for like long trips.
Like go west on 69. I was like, is that a left or a fucking right, guy? Yeah. What are you doing?
It was weird, and like it just growing up like that. My first console was a PlayStation 1. And like all the games back then, I thought were amazing graphics, like Crash Bandicoot.
This is cutting edge shit.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, he really looks like a dragon, Spyro. And then like nowadays, we have like the dragons in Skyrim, or like even the dragons in the Harry Potter games, where you see like the fine details of it.
You see its scales. You see like it's like you can see through like the wings itself, like the detail that can be put into art.
Yeah,
it's just something sick. But I thought it was kind of cool. I thought it was kind of neat being on both sides because also, you remember the Nokia bricks?
Yes. Yeah.
My dad had Michael had one.
My dad never had Nokia. He had BlackBerry. He had that little like BlackBerry that had like an
Apple
actual
starting up. Have you? Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
that had like the keyboard on it.
Yes, that was the next thing, and then iPhone took off. I believe that.
Yeah.
Because that what happened with my mom, and the thing was with my mom, like, she got her shit paid for work. Like she had a work phone always, and they kept that shit up to date.
Yeah.
So I went with that, and they went to, and then she got like a BlackBerry, like you said, and then she got an iPhone. But she also got free shit because she was such a good worker. She got like the first iPod. Like it was just like a little square little.
The Shuffle.
It hung around your neck. It had like a rope.
Was it the iPod Shuffle?
It was a Shuffle,
Yeah.
but it wasn't like the little bitty brick. It was like a kind of a.
Yeah, I
like a
remember that
square.
one. I had the brick one. I had a little blue one to start off with. And then I never switched to the upgraded one. Then I got an iPod Nano and ran with that for the longest time.
I had my first Apple device was the Shuffle with a small screen, like the itty, like a
I know-
shuffle. You
that-
know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, my sister had a pink one.
I had 280 gigabytes. Do you remember LimeWire?
Yeah.
I had all that movies on LimeWire. I watched all that shit. I watched on an itty bitty screen. I still have it.
I paid for all my stuff on Apple. I would buy like TV shows and stuff like that on like road trips. When me and my family would go to Ohio, I would like somehow convince my parents to like buy either movies or like.
You got to plan for those trips, man.
Yeah, it was funny like loading up my first iPod Shuffle. It's when Tony Hawk Underground 2 came out.
Yeah.
So I was loving the music. So I had like Doors, like Johnny Cash, and my dad was fine with all those songs. He would listen to them beforehand. The one song that he was like, I don't think you should listen to this, was Deadly Sinners by, I think it's 3 Inches of Blood. Let me...
Do a little type.
Yeah, so I keep a laptop here just so I can check myself. Yeah, 3 Inches of Blood, Deadly Sinners. Like, he was pre-listening the preview of everyone, and this is like a hardcore metal song. I had no clue what metal was when I was young. Because, like...
You were raised different, or like you always listen to your parents' music, regardless.
Yeah.
So like some of the songs are gonna be like classic, like you're gonna like nostalgic, but like you are gonna grow into your own taste in music.
So he begrudgingly bought that for my iPod. And like that was the only metal song I know. I knew for years until like I got into like Black Sabbath, Metallica, Avenged Sevenfold. Like
Oh yeah, it's been a minute.
yeah.
Listen on the way home. But it was another thing that I was gonna say, like how times have changed since then. Like you know, like how you had to download it, how Netflix and like you can download episodes and shit like that right off of your device, like before a trip. That's what I do. I usually download like a whole seasons. I watch Wednesday off of all downloads. Like, I watched it all over the place just because I can take my iPad anywhere.
Or like the original Netflix. You remember they would send you a disc for the console and you'd have to put that in to play Netflix, and then they actually had the app.
How shit has changed. It's just
How fast it has changed.
It like blossomed. Yeah, you don't realize it. And it was also back to COVID-19. I was thinking like how like honestly, I swear to God, I feel like it's like the years of COVID, like the 2+ years, 2019, 2020, 21, like those went by faster than any years of my entire life.
Oh, they blew by.
Gone. And I was like, man, what the fuck was I doing?
Yeah.
And I was just like, I mean, granted, you couldn't do anything. You couldn't. There was no travel. There was hardly any travel, and there was hardly like. I didn't want to work. I didn't want to work during that time because like I live with like a lot of my people are a little older, like have autoimmunes.
Yeah.
Like even to this day, I still keep a little bit distance back. Like I work with a lot of women that have kids.
Mm-hmm.
I stay back from the kids, not because I don't like fucking children. It's because like I can't stand the fact of me giving someone else an illness, and it's not my fault, especially with COVID-19 being the 2-week incubation period.
Yeah.
So like you have it, but you don't have the symptoms, and you go out and you do shit. But I can't stand the fact of like people not being happy with me because I didn't know I had it, but I gave it to somebody else, or I gave it to somebody else and they fucking died.
I've still never caught it.
Me neither. So like, but like, okay, so like, there's something that I've been actually keeping to myself for a long period of time that I thought was kind of like, it was like probably in statistics. So you know how like less than 2% of the at least America like is left-handed, right?
Yeah.
Like the percentage is very low. And what you also realize on door handles, if you look at it, it's always the upper right that people grab handles on.
Yeah.
So if you grab the left door at the bottom, it is less than 2% that anybody else is touching that.
Yeah.
Part of the handle. That was kind of like a weird kind of like what I thought kind of helped. I mean, like, granted, I also like social distance, and I didn't work for a good bit of the time.
Then there's a really small community that open door handles with their mouth.
I'm gonna sigh again into the mic, just so it heard of my disapproval the entire time that you said.
I'm just so you can get the same picture in my head. I forget. It was Community. The TV. Have you seen the TV show Community? Mm-hmm. Remember when they were having the problem where people in that community college would drink water from the water fountain by putting their whole mouth around it?
Oh my God.
That's just what went in my head when I was saying that.
That's why it's going around so fast. People just, oh man, it made it hard. Like COVID made it like I also like.
I started streaming around that time. That's when I hit affiliate. So all I could do was just be in my house. Well, I was working at the time, but like I couldn't do anything besides that. So I just started streaming a lot more. Mm-hmm. And I was like, every day after work, I would come home, I would stream. I had a group of friends I would always play with. Mm-hmm. So the online friends have dwindled over the time. But
it happens.
Yeah, but I got affiliate, and like that's when I started sort of taking content creation more seriously. Is with that because I was enjoying it. Then I've learned throughout the years is like, oh, you get a good clip instead of keeping it on your Twitch, put it to like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, like stuff like that.
You post it fucking everywhere because you want to get the most broadest area, so you can get the most.
Yeah, you have to like market yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's basically running your own business.
Yeah, and it's basically like a second job. But if anyone who's like doing content creation, like do it for fun. Don't try to make money out of it. Just do it because you enjoy it. Mm-hmm. Like that's how everything I've done is. Like we were saying at the beginning of this, like I only do it because I enjoy it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we've been running for about like 2 hours. I know. It's been
good talk.
Yeah,
it's good talk.
Pretty good talk.
Is it weird if I say I gotta go pee again?
Well, the tavern's about to close, so you might have to use like the one down the street.
Like last call was like an hour ago.
Yeah, you didn't hear it because you were like rambling and stuff like that. But
I was rambling.
Yeah, you were rambling.
I was rambling.
It's been a good conversation.
All right.
Cheers, my friend.
Anytime, man.
And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Duff's Tavern. Come back next week for more. Daniel, I don't think you have anything to plug unless...
Do your best. Just, you know what? Everybody just do your best. You know, that's all that I give a shit about. If you show up, A+. There you go, guys.
Fair enough. Hope you guys have a good day, and hope you enjoyed this podcast.